Howdy folks, this is Jason Fisher with Fisher Gaming again, and we are continuing on with the story of Zoe Morgan here in the Delta Quadrant, where for the most part all we're really doing is helping others out in this quadrant, just being almost an ambassador of sorts. But let us continue the story, shall we? All that glitters.
Are you familiar with Voyager's emergency medical hologram? He's quite unique, even for an old EMH Mark I. Now, he holds rank in Starfleet in his own right. We've received a message that the doctor requires assistance to deal with a medical situation on an Okampa freighter in the Shenda system. He is currently en route in one of Voyager's shuttles. Normally I would send a medical vessel, but we have seen a spike in Vadwar attacks, and I want to make sure he has all the resources he will need. Could you go to the Shenda system and assist the doctor?
I shall. Alright. Let's take our usual shortcut and be on our way. We have arrived in the Shenda system. The distress signal is coming from the transport dead ahead, but we've received no response from our hells. I'll keep trying, but perhaps our guest knows more. The emergency medical hologram knows as the doctor is in a nearby shuttle and awaiting our help. Take us to the shuttle.
Pleased to meet you. I scanned your service record before your arrival. You've been in quite a few battles, haven't you? Ever stop to think about the strain you're putting on your medical crew before you charge into combat? Of course you don't. No captain ever does.
Well, glad to meet you too.
We've been hailing this Okampan freighter for some time, but we're not getting a response, and our sensors cannot penetrate their shields. Their initial distress signals indicated that they were suffering from Paranesti measles. I can treat it easily, if I can get onto the ship. Now that your ship is here, it should be trivial to board the vessel and assess the situation. Transport me aboard your vessel, and then my shuttle can return to Voyager.
Okay.
Excellent. Your ship has more powerful sensors than my shuttle.
Alright, scan the disabled ship.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Okay, what is going on here? Ah, we got new people to fight. Now some of these assault vessels, they fire out these barrages. When they start shooting out, just fly straight towards the ship that's shooting them out, and you will be okay. Okay, it looks like the game is acting up again.
Hold your fire. I am Gaul, leader of the Vaudois.
Well, hello, Gull, leader of the Vaudois.
Greetings. I am Gaul, leader of the Vaudois supremacy. I apologize for the
Supremacy, yeah.
overzealousness of my soldiers. This action was not authorized.
Overzealous is an understatement. I am Daha Master Morgan of the Finch.
I'm pleased to finally meet you. It appears your presence here in the Delta Quadrant has inadvertently caused some conflict between us. I would rather avoid any more unpleasantness. Would you be willing to meet with me face to face?
Yes, but I've found such talks are best on neutral ground.
That is understandable. You have a location in mind? There are not many areas of the Delta Quadrant where my people are not reviled.
I might know a place. I'll be back with you in a moment.
Oh, what a wonderful surprise! Is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, Neelix, we need a neutral place for a diplomatic negotiation with the Vaudois. I was wondering if you could help.
Diplomatic negotiations? I am Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. I would be more than happy to offer my services as mediator. As for the location, Dexa and most of our people are on New Talax now, but we still have the asteroid base in the Intaba system. It's mostly empty now, just a few cleanup crews, and the Kazon have been leaving it alone. It would be perfect.
Thank you. Your assistance is greatly appreciated.
Well, did you find a suitable location for our meeting?
There's an asteroid base in the Anoblis system that the Talaxians have been using.
Talaxians? Are there still Talaxian communities? How odd. This site is agreeable. Send my ship the coordinates and I will meet you there.
Coordinates sent. We'll talk to you there.
I'm contacting the closest medical ship. They can investigate this further while we meet with Gaul.
Alright, good idea. Yeah, we're ready. We've arrived in the Antabulus system. Gaul's ship is already here and he has transported down to the base. Alright.
Imagine using a medical emergency as a trap. The Vaudois have no shame. I don't trust Gaul. He betrayed us on Vaudois Prime. He'll do it again.
Yep, well,
It's good to see you again so soon. If I might make a suggestion, I would recommend only bringing 2 crew members with your away team. Gaul brought 4 aides. You'll have the doctor and myself, and bringing more of your crew down might look like you're trying to get an advantage on him. Gaul seems very touchy. Proper protocol will be important. Are you ready to beam down?
Yeah, let's beam down. Hmm. Hmm. Let's do the doctor.
It's so good to see. Doctor, it's been 30 years. You haven't aged a day.
Yes, it's good to see you too, Neelix.
We have a bit of time before we'll begin. We're giving the Vaudwar a fine Talaxian feast to help ease the tension. Doctor, you must tell me all you've been up to.
Oh, Neelix, I couldn't. Not with the Vaudwar here. But I suppose it is important that you hear about my many achievements since our last meeting. And my brilliant research was able to prove, conclusively. Thus I began my grand adventure into the challenge of writing Klingon opera.
Well, Brax and I agreed to never mention the incident again. Well, at least not to Dexa.
Neelix, the Vaudwar have finished the appetizers and are waiting for you.
Oh, well, we had better get going. We can talk more later.
Okay.
Do you remember Chef Jolax from the last time you were here? He's the one that has been serving the Vaudwar their fabulous appetizers. Full bellies make for good conversation, I always say. He told me that Gaul is a little grumpy, but I'm sure you can handle him. Gaul is in the command room now, waiting for us. Jolax should be back soon to take everyone's orders for the main course.
Thank you, Neelix. Let's go with Gull. Alright, where is this mill at? Where is the conference room? There's the conference room right here. Well, I hope you had a good lunch.
Ah, at last. I must say your Talaxian friends are quite hospitable. But down to business. Our meeting is long overdue.
Indeed, it's time to settle our difference.
As do I. My people are damaged, in crisis. We are already at war with the Kabali, and with you, giving your alliances support for them.
Okay.
Do you know why we fight the Kabali? Their world was once a Vaudwar colony, one of our largest. And there is still a large cache of stasis tubes on the planet. Those are my brothers and sisters being held hostage. The Kabali are stealing them, taking their very identities and transforming them.
They won't return the remaining remaining tubes?
The Kabali would rather watch us die and use our corpses as fuel for their unnatural corruption. Is it wrong to fight against your own extinction? Don't we have a right to survive as well?
I don't know. There must be a way you can end this peacefully. This war will scar the Quadrant for decades to come.
There can be no peace. Not after what they've done. Are you suggesting we are weak? That we should just lay down and die for them? No, we will not.
But destroying the Kabali isn't right either. There are greater threats in the galaxy we must face.
Do not try to
including
pacify me. We will have our retribution. You have my offer. Abandon your alliance with the Kabali and support us, and we will be your strongest ally in the Quadrant.
I'm not here to start a war with the Kabali. Am I?
Peace. You know nothing of what it means to be Vaudwar. You need to understand.
What exactly do you mean?
The Vaadwaur have endured too much to make peace. Do you expect us to forget the destruction of our cities? The massacres of our people?
The food's almost ready. What would you all like for your main course?
You need to understand even the smallest fraction of our anger.
Hey!
He's dead. I'm sorry.
You jerk.
Does that make you angry, Talaxian?
No, it makes me sad. For Jolex. And for you.
Then we are not done.
Oh, this is not good. Dahar Master, the entire Vaadwaur fleet is opening fire on the remaining Talaxian ships. We've sent out a distress signal to every ship in the range. We'll do what we can to protect the Talaxians, but we can't hold out against many ships. What's happened? Alright, we explain what happens. That's horrible. What do you think Gaul's main intentions of negotiating in good faith? Or was this all an act? We're giving the Talaxians all the time we can to escape, but it's not looking good up here. Sir, some of the Vaadwaur have already broken off to pursue them. Your orders? Are there any Talaxians alive? Scans show two large groups of Talaxians in the storage room in the logistics area, sir. We have doors blocked, but they have doors blocked, but there are Vaadwaur trying to get in both locations. It doesn't look good, Captain. I'm afraid you will only have time to rescue one group. Good luck. Fight with honor. We shall be doing the same. Okay. It's time to get out of here. Okay. Oh, we have to talk to the doctor here.
Time only to save one group? I do not envy your choice. I would go with you, but I cannot leave Neelix alone, and time is of the essence. I'm afraid you'll have to go on without us.
Very well. Make sure to get Neelix.
No, I'm going. I can't sit by and let the Vaadwaur kill my friends. I won't be a burden. I promise. I have to do this.
Good. You now shall go into the glorious battle and avenge your fallen comrades. Yes. Glory to the Frostons. Stop moving back, would you? All right. All right. Alright, come on. Die. Alright.
How do we choose who to save?
Okay, we get one or the other, but not both. At least that's what they keep saying.
We've saved the hostages, but they may be safer here.
And Alright, let's get in here. Or can we? I think I'm gonna have to talk to these people before. Yay!
What about the people in the storage room?
Well, let's see what we can do for them. Alright.
We should check to see if any of the Tlaxians survive.
Alright. Doc, what's the
Doctor,
deal?
you have to save them. These are my friends.
They are beyond my help now, Neelix. I'm sorry.
Alright, let's go ahead and get
Then
this.
we can still save the others. We have to get to the shuttle in the cargo bay.
Shuttle in the cargo bay, right. Alright. Oh, one more group way over there. Anybody left? There's our last guy right there.
I've sent a signal to the remaining Tlaxians to join us here as soon as possible. More Vadwar on the way! Defend the shuttle! More on the way. If I weren't a hologram, I'd be worried.
I figured you'd be worried anyways.
A large number of Vadwar are closing in. I'm afraid they may be too much for you to handle.
Well, get that shuttle up and
The
running.
Teray are here to assist. After this, Our debt to you is repaid.
Well,
That's
Teray.
timely. Here come the Vodwar.
Oh, the Vodwar are right there.
The Vardwar has been repelled. I would have words with you before you continue.
Okay. Oh, I've already got it. Alright. Well, Lita took a beating.
Our help does not mean we are now allies. We are repaying a debt. Our ships are currently engaging the Vardwar fleet. It is unsafe for this shuttle to launch until they are defeated. We will return to our ships. I suggest you do the same. We will provide cover for your ship so it may drop shields to transport you.
We sure appreciate that, Commander. Alright, let's go.
I knew this meeting was a farce. The word Vodwar means fool in ancient Talaxian. Did you know that? You thought me a fool who would swallow your insults without comment. A fool who would blunder into the trap you set with the Toray. I am not.
Well, I do think you're a fool. You're the one who did this, Gull, not me.
This has destroyed any chance of an accord between us. How disappointing. I had thought you would be a valuable ally. Now you are just another victim.
Right? Alright, would you please die? There we go. got that stupid thing right there. Those little anchors. Very annoying. Alright! Is that all of them? Hell the Terrell. Where is...
You came to our aid when the Vaudouar attacked our homeworld. Now we have come to assist you. This discharges our obligation.
Thank you for the assistance nonetheless. Perhaps we can be allies someday?
How could they do something so horrible? We're no threat to them. We've done nothing but welcome them. And he killed my friends just to make a statement. I don't understand how anyone would be so callous.
They will be avenged.
I don't blame you. I agreed to let the Vaudouar come here. I put my people in danger. This is my responsibility. I just never conceived that even the Vaudouar could be so treacherous. They double-crossed us on Voyager and tried to take the ship, but slaughtering innocent people. My time on Voyager changed me. I saw the best that people could be. I forgot, or wanted to forget, how evil they could be.
Yes. Well, I promise that God will face justice for what he did.
With your permission, I'll lead the survivors back to New Talax. Then we can return with a security force to collect the dead.
Oh, that's got to be a bad job. Farewell, Neelix.
I've been in contact with the USS Blackwell. They boarded the freighter in the Shenda system, but it was empty. It was all a ruse by the Vaudouar to lure us into that system. Everything was part of this play Gaul wanted to perform. From the initial distress call to his intervention and offer to negotiate. And then, he used a massacre to set his stage. That's the kind of man he is, and unless he's stopped, the entire quadrant may fall.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that, Doctor.
Gaul has shown his true nature.
I
expected he was not dealing in good faith. But nevertheless, we had to make an attempt to find a peaceful solution to our problems with the Vaudouar. Now the war will continue. I grieve for all who have been lost, and for those who will fall before this conflict ends.
We had to try, Admiral.
Senseless, meaningless death. I'll never understand. I hope Neelix and his people will be able to find some peace, and that Gaul will answer for his crimes. And I hope our paths cross again, perhaps under better circumstances next time. With your permission, I'll return to Voyager.
Permission granted. Farewell, Doctor. It's been an honor. The Talaxian base is safer now, and the surviving Talaxians are making their way to New Talax. We shall depart, so we shall.
The senseless slaughter of innocents shows this Gaul as an honorless fiend. They were not warriors. They're cooks. It's clear from your reports that he had no intention of making peace, and that he would have twisted anything you said to meet his own agenda. There's no point in more negotiations. Peace with the Vaudois will not be attained through Gaul. That means he needs to be eliminated. Perhaps there's someone else out there who will be more reasonable.
Twisted anything you said to meet his own agenda. Sounds like modern days news media. But that's another story. Crisp is a very rare kit, along with the EMH-1, which is a very nice little duty officer. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and show you that said duty officer. Let's see where we can find him. There he is. Yes. All right. His specialization is a nurse. Well, it should be a doctor. Okay. On use of any hypo provides a chance to activate an EMH-1 MK who will heal you and your allies for a while before deactivating. 25% chance, so 1 in 4. Activate an EMH-1 to provide medical support, and I like this guy. So I am going to put him on active duty. And whenever I use a hypo, on occasion he'll pop up. He doesn't do any fighting, but he helps us survive a lot better, and I do recommend using him if ever you play and you get him. He is very cool. Well, that is all for this episode. Thank you for joining me. All of y'all have a good day and a good life. And until next time, goodbye.